What's good, football fans? Back at you once again with another video. And you know, after this past weekend's game, you take a look at the stat sheet and you see those 6 sacks given up. And your very first thought is, oh no, here we go again. So I wanted to come on today and take a look at those sacks and then, you know, take a look at some other parts of the offensive line too. Because yes, while there were 6 sacks in the game, which is not good by any means at all, there was a lot of good to take away from it as well, and I wanted to make sure to point that out as well. With that said, let's just jump right into the film. Now in this first play right here, Sam is kind of getting some pressure right there from the right side. As you see, Wylie and Cosmi both just, you know, start to get overrun on that side over there. So thankfully, this quarterback actually has some wheels. He gets out of the pocket and takes off running. The problem is he went out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So this sack right here is 100% completely on Sam Howell for not getting back to the line of scrimmage, or at least getting rid of the ball. This second sack right here is actually on 2 different people, and you could partially blame a third. As you see the play start off, and Logan Thomas almost instantly loses his block. But if you watch off to the right over here, Sam Cosmi loses his as well. I have no clue why Wylie pulls off of this block right here and goes out into the open. Not to mention overruns the block itself, because Zaven Collins just goes right around him. And if the play would have gone further that way and Sam got out to that section of the field, he would have had to have slid because Collins would have barreled him. I mean, because Wylie clearly wasn't ready to block anybody right there. It just doesn't make any sense why he left the line of scrimmage at all. I have no clue to understand that. I mean, what in the world are you doing right there, 71? So as I said, you can blame 3 people: Logan, Cosmi, and you could blame Wylie to a certain point for the way he blocked right there and then pulled off. But this one was 100% on Logan Thomas. I mean, I don't know what is going on right here, but Logan Thomas, what in the world, buddy? You're going to have to do better than this. Our starting tight end has to do better than this right here. I mean, he just blows right on past Logan. Logan gives up that edge, and there's the sack. I mean, what is Sam Howell supposed to do right there? That play is over before Sam's able to get a good look at anything. Now, this play ends up being a well-devised stunt, but I'm going to let you know that I was so pissed off after this play at Andrew Wylie. I cannot understand how somebody could be this bad at pass protection. Watch how, I mean, he just, I don't know, that I believe his number is 45, Dennis Gardeck, I believe. He makes one hell of a move right there on Wylie. Wylie's just not built for that kind of pass rush. That's why he has no business at the right tackle position, which is what I've been saying since I first took a look at his film back in the offseason. Now, of course, Gardeck's move right here also leaves Cosmi out to dry as well, who gets caught up in that. And his guy, if Sam would have somehow have made it around that edge right there, it wouldn't have mattered, because the other guy was right there waiting for him too. The guy that got the touchdown. Wylie gave up a ton of sacks last year with Kansas City. I'm already seeing that he's already starting off on the bad foot here. This was just horrible. This can't happen. Now this play right here, Nick Gates just doesn't keep up with what he's supposed to be doing, and Saahdiq Charles sucks in to try to help out with Charles Leno and you know, get the block over here on the edge done. But Gates just stands there and watches the guy go right on by. It's like, what are you doing there, sir? If you see, he just stands there, watches the guy go right on by. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, I don't understand. What in the world was he watching there? Like, that's your guy, man. Like, pick it up. I mean, that's a freebie right there. Charles lets him go too, so we don't know their coverage plan or whatever there. But Charles lets him go like the plan is to pass him off to Gates, and Gates just lets him go right by. Free sack. Watch Saahdiq Charles' anchor block buckle right here. It's buckled. I mean, it just buckles right there. Not only does it buckle, he starts to go down and he tries to reach out and trip the guy. And this play right here, Sam Howell could have gotten severely hurt right there. Like, that knee could have gotten hurt really bad right there. But 52 just blows Saahdiq Charles up right there. I mean, completely. Charles' little trip move there makes the man lose his shoe too. You see it over there laying on the field. Now, one of the budding stars on that Cardinal defense is Zaven Collins. He actually is a really good player. I remember when he came out in the draft, everybody was kind of oohing and eyeing over him and everything, but he kills Leno around this play right here. Watch him just ditch Leno and make the tackle. Leno's got to do better than that on run coverage. I'm sorry, man. Oh, look, surprise, surprise. Saahdiq Charles missing another block. Just completely whiffs on 52 again, I see. Now, I'm not just here to show the bad. This play right here was actually really good. And oddly enough, 2 players could have caught this ball. Had Brian Robinson not been in the lane over there that he was in, I swear to you, Logan Thomas would have caught this like literally right behind him. Like, I mean, that's good to see, right? You got 2 players that are right there in the same area that would have made a touchdown. You can see the look on Logan, like, you know, his body language instantly. He knows that he thought that was a touchdown for him. He jumps up and he celebrates it though, so that's a good thing. He's a good teammate. I've always known that about Logan, even back to his days with the Hokies. And I know that's the reason why they're keeping him on the field quite a bit, even though, you know, things are looking kind of off in his game so far as he's come back from that injury. But this is a great play right here. I love to see Sam come out, reestablish, and then make the pass. And, you know, there were some that questioned if Brian Robinson could make receptions out of the backfield. Now, in this particular play right here, Gates just about gets our quarterback killed. Watch this. He doesn't hold on to his block, and he lets his man go, and his man comes over and just tats Sam, which the laundry comes out. I mean, that's clearly a late hit. You know, the flag was thrown. We all know the Cardinals came out playing out of control. But as you see, he takes a shot right at Sam's head there, and that's because of Gates not holding his block. I have no clue why the man didn't hold on to his guy right there. He had him. Why do you let go? I don't know. Okay, so the Sam Howell interception, it happened, in my opinion, for 2 different reasons. One, Gates couldn't hold his block, and yep, you probably could guess it, Wylie couldn't either. So Sam has to get rid of the ball a little bit before he wanted to, and as he does, the ball gets hit at the line of scrimmage because, why is that? Gates couldn't keep his man under control for a couple of seconds extra. But Sam wouldn't even have been in that part of the field had Wylie been able to hold his block. Wylie is the weak link on this line. I've already said it once. I'm going to say it again. Thankfully, Sam Howell has a good set of wheels because this offensive line is problematic. This play right here, Saahdiq Charles, he's getting pushed backwards. And he holds his man. Doesn't get called for holding there, thankfully. But you can see right there, there's the hook. Holds his man, and his man damn near gets his hand on Howell anyway. Howell is able to get out of there and slip that. One good thing on this play, though, watch Antonio Gibson's chip block here on the edge. I mean, we all know Wylie wasn't going to hold on to that block. Now, this play right here, Sam Cosmi makes the best block of the game for him, possibly the best play of the game for him right here, as at the last second, he gets that rusher. That rusher was about to hit Sam Howell. That would have been a sack. And Cosmi stepped in and was able to get that block because Charles was late to react. And Leno, you know, I don't know. He was over there watching somebody else. He wasn't even blocking anybody, it doesn't look like. You know, this play right here, the announcers on the game really made this out to be like Sam just threw the ball and hit the dude in the helmet with it like it was just an errant pass. They were like, oh, I don't know what he did there. But if you watch the replay, which they obviously could do right there in the booth, right? You could see the defender's hand come out and smack the ball. And then the ball obviously goes, you know, towards the defender at that point and hits the defender right in the helmet. There's actually a couple of things going on at once here. You got Sam Cosmi and Wylie over here on one edge protecting things, actually doing a really good job. And then you got Leno and Saahdiq Charles on the other side over there protecting the other edge, actually both sets doing a pretty good job. Charles actually saves this play and allows this pass to go forward and not become a sack or Sam having to leave the pocket. But as I said, there's a lot going on in this play right here. Overall, though, the line did their job right there. Charles stepped in and he made that block at a key time. He was able to push that man off his track. He wasn't able to get Sam. And Sam actually made a pretty good pass there too. Now in this play right here, Charles just gets completely killed by his man. But at the same time, B-Rob was already through the hole, so it didn't even matter. But if you watch the play though, you see 91 pushes Charles straight to the ground. Like, to the ground, sir. Have I mentioned how bad Andrew Wylie is on that edge? I don't know how the coaching staff does not watch this film and look at that man and say, you're going to do better or we're going to replace you. Because watch this. To me, this is pathetic. I mean, you couldn't even put an arm on him. Like, he completely misses touching the man at all. Like, he didn't even touch the man. The guy goes right around him. Thankfully, for the third time now, Sam has a set of wheels. And by the way, I don't know how in the hell Sam was able to evade all of those tacklers. Watch this. First of all, watch Wylie again miss on the block. I mean, what the hell is that? Like, he's just sticking his hand out there like he's trying to play patty cake. What in the hell is that, Wylie? What is that? But look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth man brings him down. Now, the fifth man also brings that ball out too. So that's a little bit, throws a little bit of nastiness in the back end of that play that we kind of wanted to have some positivity out of, with him evading the blockers and all the other things going on there. But here we are back at the beginning of the play again to see Wylie showing his ass once again. What the hell is that? And you know, that's a big man over there too, and he is just being ultraly finessed in that play right there. Ridiculous. And Sam is ridiculous. He does not get enough credit about how elusive he is when he goes outside of that pocket. Like, that kid's elusive. Look at that. I mean, check that out. I know that was the reverse, but look at that. I mean, he's all, damn. Again, 25 for the Cardinals, Zaven Collins. He is an athletic beast, and he's an overmatch for Wylie here. Wylie cannot, do anything with him, and he steps right into Sam. Sam's able to kind of roll out and do something with this, or apparently make it look like he was going to do something with that. But you see the laundry flies when Wylie puts Collins to the ground there. Watch how this play develops. Logan Thomas comes in, completely misses his block. Saahdiq Charles grabs a face mask and still loses his block. The running back just gets crushed at the line of scrimmage. My man Chris Rodriguez had no chance here. None. Zero. It's like they hit Vince McMahon's theme song. I mean, the man had no chance. Look at that. I just get this feeling if Logan's block's better, the play maybe goes a little bit further. I don't know. I mean, that was a pretty bad block there by Charles, too. He just could not hold his man up to save his life. I mean, look at that. He grabs him right by the damn face mask. No face mask call either there, but grabs him right by the face mask and still can't hold his man and block him. The man still makes the tackle. And, of course, I've already talked about this play right here. This was the play where Sam gets hit out of bounds, and I think that the highest penalty that the NFL could give should be levied for this play right here. I just don't understand how this could be something that a player is still doing in 2023. I had somebody actually comment my video and tell me something about I need to get with it or something and be able to deal with plays like this. And I'm sitting here I'm like, look, man, you need to learn to deal with the fact that CTE is a real thing. You got players out here dying at younger ages and all this other crap, man. Like, this is a problem in the game that they're trying to correct. And to say that this is acceptable is just complete shit. Like, this guy should have been ejected. The rules should be changed. Like, if a defensive player is allowed to just do this, what's to keep him from just knocking the quarterback out and taking the 15-yard penalty? This guy should have been ejected for that. Overall as a unit, I thought the line actually got the job done. There were definite hiccups, and there are a couple players that are on my extreme shit list right now. Andrew Wylie and Saahdiq Charles need to step their games up, immediately. And Logan Thomas, I really think that he should be splitting with Cole Turner just to see if Cole Turner can do a better job blocking. I am sorry, but what I am seeing on film is not good. And I also saw him drop a couple passes that he should not be dropping either. One specifically went right through his hands. Now, I realize, dealing with wet conditions, but it was the beginning of the game and there wasn't any rain coming down at that point. I also understand that Arizona is a very physical team and that their coach had their defense amped up, basically looking to go out there and knock somebody's head off. You could feel it. You could feel the intensity, or you could see the intensity, or you could feel the intensity from watching them on the field. They got flagged over and over again for things they were doing in the game. But that, of course, doesn't give some of our offensive line members, reasoning to have a horrible game. It doesn't make up for the fact that Andrew Wylie can't put a hand on somebody going around the edge. I mean, hey, man, if you can't stop somebody with a speed move, maybe you shouldn't be out there. If you can't stop somebody with a bull rush, maybe you shouldn't be out there. If you can't stop somebody with, a spin move, maybe you shouldn't be out there. That's my takeaway on this. The weak link is number 71 at right tackle, and every single team that's on our schedule already knows this. They all saw the film from last year when he was on Kansas City's team and Patrick Mahomes got sacked. I can't even remember how many times, y'all, but it was a lot. And I think the guy on the other side of their line had a shitload of sacks too given up. So, at first you want to look at it and say, hey, it's because Mahomes waits to the last second to get rid of the ball. Maybe it's because the dude is ass. Just my opinion, but I think that there might be some that agree with me on this one. At any rate, let's hope these coaches see this, correct it, and get it right before they go to Denver. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. Y'all take it easy. Peace.